1:43 a.m. and I finished Noragami, the 2 seasons.
I already watched the whole thing.
Yeah. So we're doing a tier list now at 1:43 a.m.
Okay.
So first is Yukine. What do you think about Yukine, McKenna?
I would put him in A, B, or C.
Okay.
What do you think
Hold on a
about
second.
Yukine?
I think his story could have been okay, but the way they did it, they just kind of make him seem like really edgy, and then in the second season he like doesn't really do much. He's just kind of there.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
I'd put him in like C or B probably. So I'll say B since you also said that. Next is Hiyori. What do you think about Hiyori?
Well, I really like her, but like I honestly feel like maybe C or B tier.
I think
Yeah.
she's like a nice person, you
Yeah,
know,
she is.
but I don't think she doesn't really like have a purpose in the actual story.
Yeah.
She kind of just tells people to be like good people.
Yeah.
But she doesn't like really do anything. She doesn't have like an arc other than when she forgets stuff.
I wish that they let her have more fighting scenes.
Uh-huh.
Cause like I wish that like they could have like let her like learn how to fight because it seems like that would have been like a cool thing, you know?
Uh-huh. I'd put her in C tier.
Okay.
Even though I like her more than Yukine, but I think she's just like less important to the story. So next is that guy, the old god man.
He's the god of
Wisdom,
learning or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't like him really.
Yeah.
He's just kind of a guy.
Yeah. That exists.
He does say that Yato needs to like actually do something about Hiyori being in like the spirit world. Which I was like, yeah, he does need to do something about that. But then Yato didn't do anything anyway, so.
He didn't really. I mean, like, at first he probably would have cut his ties with her. It's like he did that before everything happened between them. But like when he actually learned how to like help her with her issue, he didn't want to let go of her.
Yeah, but that's
like he didn't
that's
want
Yato's stuff.
Yeah, he didn't want to erase her memory of her.
Okay,
so like.
Yeah. But this guy, I'd put him in like E.
Yeah, I don't really care about him.
Yeah. Next is Kofuku.
I really like her.
Yeah, I do too. But so I don't really like the main characters of this show that much. Like I think Hiyori and Yato are like fun to watch, but they aren't like they're not as fun as Kofuku is what I'm trying to say.
That's definitely true.
And but Kofuku obviously doesn't have like many character arcs and stuff. I would put her in S or A tier, but I'm feeling more A just because like she doesn't have character development.
Yeah, I agree.
And this is Ebisu, right? Okay. So what do you think about Ebisu?
I like Ebisu.
Okay. I think his story was good, kind of, in season 2.
He didn't exist in season 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I think his story was kind of good, but because of how like he basically becomes like at first he seems like a villain, right?
Yes.
But then it turns out he's actually a good guy.
Yeah.
But he's just like using phantoms. But because of that, it kind of just made it so that like there was not really a villain in that part of the second season.
Except for Izanami
Yeah, but
and those weird god thingies.
I'm gonna talk about
Not
this.
weird god thingies. Why did I say that? They're literally just gods.
Just
yeah.
yeah, but I'm gonna talk about
The
that
dragon from Bungo Stray Dogs.
I'm gonna talk about that stuff in the actual video for this show.
Yeah.
But I think I would have liked it better if Ebisu like stayed a villain and he was doing like cool phantom stuff to try to fight the good guys.
That is true, but I liked it when he became good, to be honest.
I was just like disappointed with where he went, so
I was sad when he died.
yeah.
Like he said, I don't want to die, and then he exploded.
I thought that scene was kind of I didn't
Yeah.
I didn't feel that emotional in that scene, but
yeah. That's because we were laughing about stuff.
but when he was reincarnated and hanging out with Yato, that was a bit
It
more.
was.
I'd put him in B tier probably.
Yes.
Who is this?
That's Yukine's friend.
The guy who died
Yeah.
with the plants.
Yeah.
I liked his story. I think just in that one episode that had him, that was like my favorite part.
Yeah.
Or something. So
He deserved better.
but yeah, he's only in like that one episode and he dies, or maybe
It
like
was
2
really
episodes.
nice. It was really nice to see Yukine finally get a friend, because like that's what like he really wanted.
Yeah.
Just to like with other kids his age and stuff like that. And then he got a friend, and then he died.
I
As
also
an evil regalia person.
yeah, but I also just really liked this guy's story with like the girl
Yeah.
who forgot about him and
And
that
how
was
he
sad.
loved to grow flowers and stuff. I hated it when like he got all sad and then he just let the wolves eat him. It was sad, and okay, but yeah.
I'd put him in B tier just because he's not in that much of the show.
I agree. It's fodder.
A father
And the guy
this-
that kissed Hiyori. When he probably knew exactly who she was and how.
yeah. I feel like if they actually made more seasons of the show, we would have actually been able
Yeah.
to see like who he was. But like in season 2, Yato's like, oh, what does father? What is he trying to do with
Old
this?
man.
But obviously, since it just ends, we don't learn what
I
he
don't
was trying to do.
When we were watching it together and they showed him the phantoms and Nora and stuff, I was like, wow, this is so scary. But then when I was watching it with you, we were just laughing. But like I was surprised. I was surprised.
It was pretty surprising. I was just like
you were like laughing.
I was just
and I was like,
angry because I was like, this is like the last scene that's gonna happen in the
I
show.
feel like there was definitely supposed to be more seasons,
Yeah.
but I think it got canceled. I don't know.
I'd put this guy in D tier just because we've like not seen anything from
Yeah.
him, but he's a bit spooky,
He is
I guess.
spooky.
So
We would have seen more spooky of him if there was a season 3. Your face though.
this is a Daikoku. Is that his name?
I don't know his name, but I know he's Koku's regalia.
Yeah. He's funny.
He's very funny.
I'd put him in B tier.
And like that scene, this very small scene of him describing how he's gonna like be Koku's regalia again when she's reborn, and they showed like her and like her like child form and him holding it. That was really cute. But yeah.
Next is
Season 1
villain for 3 episodes.
Yeah. Who was the villain in the other episodes? Just like the Phantoms and Bishamon and then Nora sometimes?
There was like
Yeah.
no plot for the first
We'll
part
talk about
of,
that in the actual
of
video
season
though.
1. Yeah, I was gonna talk about that. But this guy, I thought he would
You
be
just
cool.
immediately put him in E tier. Yeah.
Like with Ebisu, I thought they would be cool villains,
Mm-hmm.
but Ebisu became a good guy, or he turned out to be a good guy, and this guy turned out to be nothing. He was just like, Yato, be a bad guy. And Yato was like, no.
And then he was like, I'm honored to be killed by you, or like, I got killed first, huh?
Okay, thank you for being useless,
And then he
sir.
just like crushed Hiyori's memories, and then I wanted to kill him.
Uh-huh.
When
and
he
then...
like when he destroyed Hiyori's memories. Okay, that's something I need to talk about in the actual video. But yeah, you understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, next is Nora. I want...
You go first.
Okay, I really like Nora.
Yeah. Unpopular opinion, I
I think I like her, like, as... on the level of Kofuku. Because I guess I like creepy girls.
You know that scene with like her like when like she like was like with Yato and then she was like, what's the plan? Cut him up from the inside, and then like they show her like with like black eyes. That was like everything. I loved that.
Her character design is very good because her eyes are like different from everyone else and it like stands out.
Yes.
I also like how every time she shows up, like right before there's like a water drop.
Yeah, that's like aesthetic too. Like the whoop.
Like in the first season when she first got introduced, I was like, "Ooh, this character is spooky." But she actually
like
stayed.
Wasn't the episode title like a scary person?
Yeah. And she is a scary person.
Yeah.
But she stays spooky throughout the entire show, even when you learn like more about her, kind of.
When they showed all those flashes with her and Yato before he released her.
Yeah.
That was like kind of emotional, bro.
I guess A tier because we don't know that much about her.
But she's one of the best characters.
Yeah. I think my enjoyment of her is very similar to Kofuku.
That sounds very like in the wrong way.
That does sound kind of weird.
That sounds really weird. What do you mean? Like, I know exactly what you mean. I was just
okay.
I know you just mean like you like their characters, but the way you
next is
that's like the
Hawaii guy.
Yeah.
He's like
he's funny.
He's a bit funny, I guess, but I put him in like D or C. Yeah. This is the guy who turns into the lion, right?
Yeah, one of Bishamon's regalia.
He's not like a good character, so I put him in E tier. Next is the evil man.
Evil regalia.
I think I kind of liked him.
Me too. He's like interesting.
I think the stuff he did at the start of season 2 with like getting the gods to fight each other was like smart.
It was. And it was cool to watch.
So that was cool. But
and then he had just had like those like masked that was like those masked phantoms who were like eating the regalias was like the first phantoms that I saw that actually scared me. You know?
I wasn't really scared by any.
I was scared because they were just like chomp chomp chomp. Sorry, go on.
They're all just kind of like glowy animals.
No, but like that's the thing. That's what I'm saying because the phantoms that he had were like these gigantic monster thingies that were eating people, and it was like scary in a way if you think about it. But the other phantoms are just like dolphins and frogs.
Big spooky. Wow, it's a spider and it's purple. But yeah, this guy. I didn't really like. I didn't think his like actual motivation was that good, but I think he did smart things in it, which I liked. So I'd put him in B or C tier probably. What do you think?
I agree.
Okay. Next is the girl that Yato had as a regalia, but now he doesn't.
Yeah.
She's like kind of funny sometimes, but like not that much.
It was cool to see how she actually did care about Yato. Like she was worried about him when it seemed like she was just like, I was one of the regalia that quit. Yeah. But like she actually did care about him.
Yeah. I put her in D tier. Next is Kazuma.
I like Kazuma.
So I don't like Kazuma
Why don't
that
you
much.
like Kazuma?
I just think I just don't like him.
Why?
I don't think he's like bad.
You have to have a
But,
reason
like,
for not liking someone.
I just
you can't
don't.
Why?
I do not enjoy him. I don't think he's very interesting. And he's not like funny. So but the
I like
story
Kazuma.
with him in the past, like finding Yato to kill the big phantom that's gonna like kill
But
Bishamon. That was cool.
the scene with him holding the book over his face when he cries is one of the sweetest scenes. I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking
Yes. I'd put
about? Why
him.
don't you like Kazuma?
I just don't think he like stood out like at all, except in the like background stories.
Fine, whatever.
I'd put him in like D tier, but you said you'd put him higher.
Just put him in C tier. Balance.
So you would put him in B tier? Is that the balance?
Kind of.
Okay. Next is that girl. She's kind of cool, but she's also just kind of like dumb. Like she just gets tricked, and that's what happens to her.
Yeah.
So
Lightning stick, sorry.
I'd put her in like D or C because she does have like some regret over getting tricked.
Yeah, she had a
which
lot
is
of
cool.
regret.
But also she's like not like a very important character.
Oh wait, remember the skirt scene? Like when they
Yeah.
were she was like, "Oh my gosh, something went up my skirt," and she was, that didn't make any sense.
And yeah, I'd put her in D tier. Do you agree with that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Next
That's
is
the spirit.
she's a plum tree spirit.
Yeah, I thought she was a regalia. I didn't even notice they said that the first time I watched it.
It's just like
Yeah, I just thought she was a regalia until I rewatched this with you.
she's basically just like a plot device for them to be able to see what's happening or
Yeah.
whatever. So
They just said, let's change her into a plum spirit.
I'd put her in E tier.
Yeah.
Next is Yato.
I like Yato. Okay.
Yeah, Yato's cool.
Funny.
Yeah, he's funny. I was more interested by like his struggle of trying to become like a more popular god, like slowly rising up. I thought that would have been more interesting than like what the show actually
I
did.
wanted to see him like become popular and
Yeah.
stuff.
But that's why the scene where Hiyori gives him like a little shrine is like I really like that
I
scene.
really like that scene too. And he starts crying.
But also in season 2 when he like Nora captures him with the dogs, and then he has to like save Ebisu, like and he's like working for Father, right? Like Father told him to do it. I guess they would have developed this more, but like we don't know.
He's like
really
trapped.
what
I'm
Father's
kind
doing.
of like confused on like, was he like trapped or something? Like, was he being manipulated?
It's like I read
Yeah.
the Wikipedia page. It says like he after he gets like attacked by the dogs that Nora has, he gets taken to Father, and then Father tells him to do like one last job,
Okay.
and saving Ebisu is the one last job.
But he did other jobs too.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with that.
Okay.
They kind
Maybe
of
it was just the anime people.
like he becomes evil again, kind of.
Yeah.
Like he's
I thought he
murdering
was being
people.
like manipulated or something. Or,
Yeah,
like,
but they don't say really that he was,
I
unless
thought,
like Father
Nora-
is just telling
because,
him
like,
to
you
do
know
everything.
you know how in the past they would show things where like Nora like messed up like with his mind.
Yeah.
And he would like get like ooh eyeball changey thingy, and then like Yukine or Hiyori would snap him out of it. Like it was something like that in a way. But I don't know.
I'd put him in like A tier.
I was gonna say I agree, and then I almost said me agree. It is 2:03 a.m. I was already asleep right now last night. Okay. Bishamon.
I didn't like Bishamon that much either.
Why?
I just think she was kind of dumb.
Oh my god.
because like Yato like saves her by killing all the phantom regalia things, and then she just like because of Kazuma, who just doesn't tell her, but no one else tells her either, I guess, and then. The entire conflict with Yato is just based on like a misunderstanding, basically.
But it was still really sad to see her like.
Yeah.
Like, remember when we thought Kazuma was dead, and then like. I like.
I put her in like C tier.
Okay.
You don't sound like you agree with that.
Just do it.
Okay.
Those are like the twin regalias.
These are the
guns.
The guns.
Yeah.
E tier. We don't know anything about them.
Yeah, but they still remind me of those two twins from Be the Beginning.
Who also had like no development.
And they had guns. Yeah.
Instead of they were the guns.
And they both died. Well, they didn't die, but yeah.
Next is Izanami.
Yeah.
So Izanami is kind of strange. I thought she was kind of strange. Like she was spooky. I was like, ooh, this is
She reminds me of like the Beldam from Coraline.
Yeah. But like she's like I feel like it would have been better if she was only in like one episode. I don't think she works well as like a main antagonist of the story because like it seems like she's just like oh, I will give one of you the brush, right?
Yeah.
If you like fight and one of you stays with me. And it seems like they're just gonna solve that in that one episode and then we never see her again.
She didn't tell them, this doesn't really matter to what you just said, but she didn't tell them to fight, they just started fighting. Like, she just said one of you take the brush and stay, and then they were like, and then Yato was like, what? I came to save you. What are you doing? And then they were like, wah, wah, wah.
Yeah. But, she doesn't have, like, enough development or, like, actual connection to the characters to be, like, a main antagonist.
Ebisu was just randomly like, goodbye, mutter, mutter.
Yeah, and then she's just randomly his mom.
Yeah. I don't think she has any, like, knowledge of who this guy is.
Yeah. And, that's why I think the climax of season 2 is kind of like weak.
Yeah.
Because both of the antagonists are just like people who just like appeared for that instead of because it should have been Ebisu, but Ebisu is a good guy now. So, but Izanami is pretty spooky. So that's cool, I guess. I put her in C or D tier. What do you think?
D tier.
Okay.
That's the whip.
The whip.
Bishamon.
Oh.
Regalia.
So that means E tier. I'm guessing these are also regalias.
That's the guy who was like this, like, and like he did like that or something.
Yeah,
and then that's just another one.
Yeah, that girl. That's E tier. I remember a bit more from her though. So maybe she's like high E tier.
She had the same voice actor as like
Kaide.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to put someone in S tier at least.
We could move these 3 characters.
Just all 3 of them?
Yes.
Okay. Yato is probably the best character, even though I don't think he's my favorite. Who should go after Yato?
Kofu.
Okay. Hey, now who goes in A tier?
Probably Yukine.
Yeah.
And Ebisu.
Okay.
And I feel like that's good.
This guy should be at the front.
Yeah. I feel like they should stay in B tier.
Okay.
I feel like he should be in front.
Okay. Hiyori should be
even
at
though like
front.
I'm like mad at him for killing him though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's good. Maybe
I'd say Bishamon is above Kazuma.
I was about to say that. That's what.
Yeah. For D tier,
that's a good order. No.
No.
Can you move someone else to second, please?
For this, are you saying father is first for D tier? I'd put like one of these girls probably Izanami or this girl. Or this guy's funny. I don't know who to put at the front. It's not father, though. This girl's probably at the bottom. I'll do that, I think. Is that good? You don't sound like you approve.
I'm just gonna
you have to,
change
like,
it.
voice your opinion, McKenna.
I will.
You have to speak up against my injustices.
I'm just gonna change it.
Okay. Worst character. Who is the worst character? This guy's the worst character.
Okay.
This girl is just a plot device. Honestly, she might be worse than that guy. Because she made me mad.
Why did she make you mad?
Because she's a plot device.
Okay.
Her only purpose in the story is to be a tree thing or whatever. This girl is kind of funny, I remember, I think. So she's probably the best regalia.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what the order of these regalia would be. This guy, I remember he had like kind of a struggle with like Bishmon being dumb. He was like thinking that she kind of needed to stop fighting, right?
Yeah.
So I guess that's kind of
And
cool.
then like I'm pretty sure he was the person who freed. No, it was him and the other pink-haired regalia girl who like freed Kazuma and Hiyori from the prison thingy. But like I think he took her there.
Okay. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. What about this guy?
He can be at the bottom. Sorry.
Like all the way?
Not all the way.
I'd put him like here, probably.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
So yeah. I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
So, I don't think any of the characters in this show are that good. So I'm just gonna go by my favorites.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Kofuku at the top.
If I was going by my favorites, then Hiyori would be an S tier. So I'm just gonna do that.
I don't like
Here, I just
Yukine
thought of
that
an
much.
idea.
What's your idea?
So, okay, so you know how we always talk about, like, should these be by our opinions or about our favorite character? No, like, about our opinions, or, like, you know what I'm trying to say, right? About our, we talked
Opinions
about
versus the facts.
Yeah, so
that's what you said.
the thing that we make together at first can be based on facts, and then when we actually do it, we can base it on our favorites. Or is that not allowed?
Well, you should be basing it on both
facts,
each
facts.
time.
We
Like
love facts.
like the facts should be influencing your opinions.
Yeah, that is true.
But at the same time, like how much you enjoy a character just because like they
Yeah.
are that
Yeah.
like type should be doing it.
Mm-hmm. Father looks like he's younger than Yato.
He does. Old man. This is an old man. No, I can't do that. There aren't enough characters here. I'll just do that. Because I like him more. Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because, like,
What
I
a surprise that the pink-haired
yeah,
girl
it
is your favorite
actually
character.
happened. It's close between Nora and Kofu, though. Because, I like creepy girls in anime.
Okay, Chris. Nice.
You can go now.
Well, I like badass women in anime. I gotta fix some stuff up here first, though. So I actually thought that his character was really interesting, and I agree with the stuff you said, but I actually just don't like his personality at all, or any of the stuff that he did, so I'm probably gonna move him down. Also, the order isn't gonna stay, I'm just moving people up there.
Okay.
I was about to just... Okay. This isn't going to be the actual order. I'm just, like, slowly doing stuff. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. This looks very unbalanced. And that's
I still
amazing.
got them in every follow though.
Yeah. It's 2:15 a.m. The actual Noragami video for both seasons will be out in a week.
Bye.
Probably.